I want you to listen to that part where Kai Cenat is actually a bit of like ranting. He's exhausted. I tried to actually capture before the stream died, but I couldn't get hold of it because whenever he goes offline, the whole stream is taken down. So just to paint for you a picture, is that there's a place where he talked about if you want to be rich, then what are you gonna do to be rich? If you want the money, then what are you gonna do to get that money? And he was actually trying to say the things that he signed up for and he must do them. But then that before that, because that time he was on top of a car. He was on top of the truck as it was speeding off, I think going Gaborone, one of the streets. But while they were inside the car, he was actually conversing with his team and asking them, you mean you guys were not going to take a break? Like we've been doing this for the last, I believe, 48 or 72 hours without no break. And then he was also trying to ask the management, please ensure that there's a break so that I can sleep. But again, while he was alighting from the truck to go perform another stunt, he had, because he was pleading, you could deeply feel that this dude is frustrated, he's exhausted, he's fatigued, he's tired of performing these stunts without taking a break. He actually he has his phone in his hands, right? I think it's placed maybe on his left arm or right arm, yeah. And boom, it was like no break. So the controllers at the back end are like, no dude, you're not gonna take a break because you signed up for this and you must do those stunts. So I'm pretty sure by the time this dude goes to bed, he's extremely fatigued. Like it's like he don't want to do it. And that's why recently Kai Cenat actually took a break from streaming for, in fact, he explained it's for his mental and spiritual well-being, because what you need to understand is Kai and Ishowspeed have been strategically positioned there by the controllers and the owners of Twitch. So the more he performs the stunts, the more the numbers go up, and and also not all the numbers that are on that live YouTube IRL stream are organic. Most of them are bots that are also controlled at the back end by the handlers of YouTube, the handlers of Twitch, and plus many other things that they contrive to ensure that Ishowspeed stream continuously has over 40,000 people watching whenever he performs the stunts. And those numbers could be used to perform some of these AI experiments, something right now that we call AI slop, like, just ads that are being used to curate things. So those numbers can be amassed whenever people are clicking on those platforms to watch. They can be transformed into something and come up with a prototype of an AI, LLM or whatnot. And that's why the controllers of Twitch cannot even let him breathe a single bit. They can't. They can't. Plus, they're paying him millions of money. And just in case he says he's tired, they just blackball you and bring somebody else. You'll see Ishowspeed, shine and glory die down, and they bring up somebody else. So those people are cruel. They're extremely brutal and lethal. So I can feel for Ishowspeed, man. But the thing is, he signed up for that. He wanted the money. He wants to be a millionaire. He was declared a millionaire, and he actually is. In that video right over there, he was actually, begging and pleading. And there was even somebody in the comment section, and I managed to screenshot it, who said, at least please let him get a break, just a day. And he said, my visit there from country to country in Africa with no break, no sleep. You could see this dude is affected and he needs a break. But the controllers of Twitch cannot let him sleep. They can't. And it even gets ritualistic to a point that, he can't do some certain things. If he does, he gets blackballed. And that's what happens again with music record labels abroad in Hollywood, especially in the elite circles, movie stars, and everything that includes, the entertainment, docket at large in the United States. There's things that they'll never let you do. You can't even be normal. You can't breathe. You can't hang out. It gets ritualistic and it's more spiritual. So I can feel for him, man, the kind of mental fatigue and spiritual exhaustion that dude is going through. Only God can help. So I pray when he comes to Kenya, somebody, at least he takes maybe like at least 48 hours to just sleep and recover, because what? But anyways, that's what he signed up for. You never know what the agreement. So we can only feel for him on this other side because we are still human. And we're not, Ishowspeed is a machine. He's a machine. He's not human. And he's a plant. That's what you need to understand. So feeling sorry for him won't even change anything. It can only change when he gets blackballed. When they get done with him and they feel like he's not giving them what they want, they dump him, they delete him, and they promote somebody else. You'll always see that happen for a very long time, even with artists and musicians and actors. So, but good luck, all the best, and prayers up. I pray at least they give him just a moment to breathe and have sleep.